8 reasons why dogs are loyal. You could notice that your dog's ears move around a lot if you have one. They have roughly 18 muscles in their ears that allow them to move them. These allow them to slightly shift the orientation of their ears in order to better hear noises around them, and they serve an important role in informing us about how our dogs are feeling. Number 8. You keep them alive, and they know. In almost every way, we serve as providers for our dogs. Domesticated dogs are reliant on humans and are unable to provide for themselves in the same way that their gray wolf forefathers could. We not only provide them with the basic essentials of food and water, but we also enrich their lives in a variety of ways. We feed those snacks, go on adventures with them, play with them, and even sleep with them. Dogs will be loyal to us in order to maintain a positive image in our minds. They do this to ensure that the food and enrichment we provide them are not taken away. Furthermore, dogs will show devotion to us in order to convince us to continue to provide these benefits to them. We've all seen a dog show cupboard love, a term used to describe affection used to encourage the giving of food. This is the same procedure as before, but applied over a longer length of time. Strangers may give our dogs treats, but we have consistently fed them for years, so they are loyal to us. Number 7. They think of you as part of their family. Many people feel that dogs perceive us as a pack, however, this is not the case. Dogs consider us to be more of a family. Our canine pals with us regard each other as a family, with each wolf relying on the others, just as wolves do. We, like people and their families, have a strong sense of loyalty to one another. You may be arguing with your sister, but if they were to be wounded by someone else, your loyalties would swiftly shift to them. This is the same as it is with dogs. Day in and day out ties have been developed through time, and trust has been formed through repeated displays of affection and love. This has evolved into a sense of loyalty. They sense a common tie between you two, and they'll protect you from the delivery man in the same way you protect them from the dreadful postman or vicious fireworks. Jokes aside, they want to treat you the same way they treat them because of the care you provide them. They demonstrate their allegiance in a variety of ways, including affection, protection, and empathy. Dogs develop loyalty towards you and other members of your home just by being with them and loving them. Number 6. Your dog has formed a friendship with you. Beyond the tie you share as a family, dogs, like people, will have preferences for one person over another. This is due to the fact that dogs and people create friendships. Dogs, on the other hand, create bonds and show devotion to one another. This is due to the fact that dogs, like humans, have distinct personalities, and certain complementing features will result in stronger partnerships. Quieter people who spend more time at home may build greater ties with dogs that are more loving and love cuddling. Similarly, playful dogs who enjoy long walks and exploring may build a better bond with a human who enjoys long play sessions and adventures. Complementary personalities are what help dogs and humans create better alliances and friendships, but they aren't the only one. Patience and more time spent together might also help to establish stronger bonds. Your dog's devotion will grow as trust and comfort are established between you and your dog. These friendships can develop within or outside of a family. It relies entirely on how much time your dog spends with you and other people. They may develop feelings of devotion and camaraderie toward their dog walker or sitter, for example. Number 5. Genetics. The scientists discovered evidence that domesticated animals are genetically affected to be more docile. Many domesticated animals are more gentle, trustworthy, and likely to build ties with humans as a result of this. As a result, their genetics impact their loyalty, and we played a significant role in the development of this behavior and trait. Number 4. We share history. There have been canines since we were cavemen. We evolved from adversaries to help each other, which is how selective breeding began. We adopted the same habit as dogs, wandering around regions where we had hunted and vice versa in order to get easy food. We both hunted prey as predators, and we did it in comparable ways. We're both exhaustion hunters, pursuing prey and relying on group tactics to isolate and push them to exhaustion. Aggression and attack are added to the mix. We soon started hunting together, which benefited us both by making it easier to attack and providing more food to share. This proceeded to the point where wolves began to cohabitate with people and form connections. Humans aided in the creation of breeds with various human benefits by encouraging breeding between particular types of individuals. This is a lengthy timeline that demonstrates how we, as a species, have progressed together. We benefit from one another and have developed not only a symbiotic relationship as a species, but also friendships. Number 3. They need us. Domestication has caused dogs to become reliant on our help and support in order to survive and solve problems. A review of domestic dogs, Canis familiaris, human-like behaviors, or why behavior analysts should stop worrying and love their dogs, according to Udall and Wynn, 2008. When presented with a solved problem, dogs frequently seek assistance from their owners, according to one study. This dependency demonstrates a feeling of trust. Our dogs rely on us to assist them and provide for them, and it is from this trust that they gain a sense of loyalty. Furthermore, even at a young age, dogs can respond to conscious or subconscious human stimuli, according to this human. This suggests that domesticated dogs have some instinctive tendencies that look for human influence in solving problems or exploring new challenges. We have unconscious behaviors to trust in and profit from one another as a result of these creatures functioning alongside us for many years. As a result, all humans are born with an innate sense of loyalty, which can be strengthened over time and by different persons. Their innate hunting instincts have gone, as has their fear of us as a species. They now rely on us for assistance. Number 2. Dogs have empathy for us. Some people are startled by their empathy, but those of us who have owned dogs before are not. They are the first to console us when we are having a terrible day and will adjust their behavior accordingly. When a dog who is often hyperactive and jumps on you when you walk in the door realizes your mood is bad, they may become calmer and more gently friendly. Custance and Mayer, 2012, published an exploratory study titled Empathic-like Responses by Domestic Dogs, Canis familiaris, to distress in people. They looked into dogs' empathy reactions to human sorrow in particular, as opposed to other dogs. They discovered that dogs will adjust their behavior to fit the mood of the person in front of them. What's even more intriguing is that they'll do it with complete strangers. When these dogs met a new stranger who was in a happy mood, they demonstrated outward hyperactive behavior and play. If a stranger appeared to be crying, the dog would approach them softly, smell them, and nuzzle them. This occurred with a variety of dogs, demonstrating empathy in the species as a whole rather than the individual. Dogs appear to have empathy for all humans, and this may be where their devotion comes from. Number 1. They are actually happy with us. Short-term interaction between dogs and their owners, effects on oxytocin, cortisol, insulin, and heart rate, an exploratory study, by Hanlon et al., 2015. This research allows us to see how short-term interactions between a dog and its owner affect their OxyContin levels. The happy hormone, oxytocin, rises in response to good stimuli, relationships, or environmental conditions. Positive hormone levels rose along with canine heart rates around 3 minutes after a brief engagement with their owner, according to Hanlon et al., 2015. It may be inferred that seeing and interacting with humans gives dogs an immediate increase of enjoyment. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.